I think that we don't really talk about the fantasy space, to be honest. Did you say your wife and kids were here? Yes. Oh, that's fun. Yeah. Do you guys have season tickets? Yep. That's nice. But you probably never get to watch it. No. Yeah.
I chose to do this. I chose
This.
with it. I'm still a fan. I just changed the.
For sure. Sad just can't cover that you can't like get down here. You don't have to say it. But it would be, even if they just like have like one game like you've been here for 3 years, they get spared a couple of patterns for your listening.
But some come in and think, oh,
What's it keep understanding to see you in action?
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, most people think that you're just watching
You're around watching the game. I don't know.
You just experienced it. That's not what we
I
do.
experienced half of it, it sounds like.
Yeah, this is hands down.
I feel like you could have done this without me. Like today, probably.
This was the easiest, least amount of input by ever. This is not to.
Yeah.
I mean,
We do it. Where's open?
So I'm happy for her.
Yeah. Well, I will happily take her place. I think you're fantastic.
Very excited. Shared that, it's not my fault, obviously. But it's good to know. Yeah. Good to know, you don't get it up to the right person. Somebody else. But I don't ever get to interact with them. I don't see anybody.
You're here the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't really ever, yeah, like team morale, like from internal. At least in the.
These are my peeps, right?
Yeah. At least in the signature suite, we can make it out.
I've never watched this plays. Most I ever see is anywhere from 8 to maybe 12. Plays
No, it's
total.
not.
Yeah. But just
Yeah.
long. Now then, mine's full, but
All right, everybody came through okay, health-wise. First of all, Merry Christmas to you guys and to the fans. Thank you for coming out there and supporting us. The guys felt that their effort was phenomenal tonight. We got to play a lot of young guys, which is a positive, and they're following what the veterans are all about and their culture that they've established here. So it's that's a positive that we can take out of this thing. Proud of Chris for going out and jumping in a quarterback on a short week and handling what he needed to handle there. Um, I thought he did a good job of running things and executing when needed. And then Kels had a nice day, finished strong there with a few catches, and then defensively, I thought we did a nice job. Bolton was on fire tonight, and Connor and Chris had another sack, and then special teams, we did some good things there. Returns with Smith, I thought Smitty did a nice job with a couple nice returns, and that's something positive that you can take into the future there with him. So, and that's knowing that the season's not over yet. So we understand that, but all in all, we want to win the football game. Number one, you want to win the football game, and I really don't care who's in. That's the primary goal. And so we came up short, but again, gave a good effort there in doing that. So with that, time's yours.
Andy, obviously you're running the game and you're emotional about that, but I do wonder if you had any moments during the game or after where you pondered whether it could be Travis's last home game.
No, but it was great to see him get a couple of those catches. Those were big catches, and we'll talk another time about all of that. And you guys are gonna have an opportunity to talk to him here in a minute.
Andy, you mentioned Bolton, but how much do you feel like he kind of set the tone just for what the defense did tonight?
Yeah, so when I say the young guys follow the veteran guys, he's one of those veteran guys. And so, all of a sudden, you see Williams sticking his nose in there as a corner, big plays. Fulton made some nice plays out there. So all these guys they follow these leaders. And, as coaches, we give them the direction, and those guys lead by example. So that's an important thing to have on your team.
What kind of moments where Chris Oladokun and Sharpsman had their first touchdown on the same path?
Yeah, that was kind of a neat deal, I guess, out there, but I hadn't thought about that, but yeah, that was great. I thought Smitty did a nice job of breaking the tackle there, so that wasn't an easy play to make. But he made the most of it, and you could see the guys were happy for him. He's a good kid.
What areas do you see that, you see football player that can grow,
Sure. Yeah, so he hasn't played a ton of running back, so all of this stuff is good for him. We're moving him all over the place, so he can handle it mentally first of all, and that's a plus the way we're using him. The second thing is he catch the football as well as run the football, and that helps you out down the road. So listen, he's been, I won't say a pleasant surprise, but he's done a nice job. And then he'll get stronger as he goes here, physically stronger. These guys, they always put on a little bit of weight and strength after their first year, and that'll help his game going forward there. And then the returnability. So you got a chance to see that.
What we've seen from Christian Fulton in terms of at least playing time this year, what do you think?
Yeah, so I thought he played like he was healthy. And so that Brett brought him in here knowing that. He was a good football player, but he hadn't been able to stay healthy. So he was able to get himself in a position now where he's feeling better football wise and get himself out there and play. But that's what he's capable of doing.
Thanks, Coach.
All right. Merry Christmas again.
All right, guys. You want to fire away?
What led you to critical moment in your player reduction of Kelsey? Because it's a little bit random. Wondering what went through your head and what you wanted to appreciate in that moment, considering this could be the last home game.
It's you only get a few of those where you just get to stand there and appreciate 60 to 70,000 Chiefs fans screaming for you. So I always embrace that moment, man. It's fun, and hopefully I got everybody fired up for it.
Travis, any extra emotions to this game? I mean,
Yeah, it's a Christmas game, baby. It's a whole lot of emotion, man. Have everybody in the world watching you. You get to go out there with a young guy like Chris Oladokun. Primetime television, excited for him, excited for the guys around us. A lot of young guys getting opportunities to, taste what this NFL life on a big stage feels like. And I just wanted to get out there and get a win for those guys, man.
that's what I was asking. Secondarily, you've been asked enough by us, and I know you were asked by Tony yesterday about the possibility of being your final home game. Did that ever cross your mind throughout the game?
No, the only time it ever crossed my mind is I was driving in the other day and I saw how much the Powerball was. And I was like, man, if I could just win that, I wouldn't have to work another day in my life.
That's what's keeping you here.
No, man. Honestly, I've been just focused on trying to win football games, man. I'll let that be a decision that I make with my family, friends, the Chiefs organization, when the time comes.
Okay.
Given this is Chris's first start, I know it's a lot different than what happened Sunday in Nashville. Just how do you think he handled this responsibility? And did he sort of show you something that maybe you would not have known otherwise?
Yeah, man, it was the first time I've ever seen someone try and draw the defense to him by fumbling it. That was pretty. It was like a little yo-yo trick he put on him, man. That was the first time. No, I'm proud of him, man. His throughout the week, his attention to detail, his professionalism, his leadership. Couldn't be happier for the guy. Obviously, we wish we could have got that win for him on a big game against a rival, but I'm proud of him, man. I'm proud of the way he led us into victory and kept fighting, man. Man, I would say the tradition. You can feel it. You can feel the the kids and the generations of happiness and the generations of just love that they have coming together on Sundays and cheering for their team, man. It's a beautiful thing, man. And it's something I know I'll cherish forever. Is those moments coming out of the tunnel or just making a big play for them late in the game. And that's why we love Arrowhead, man. It's a special and unique stadium, especially when they started turning off the lights for us on intros, man, and making it more epic.
You're a hype man. You know, get your teammates fired up. I saw Chris, whole team gathered around him before the game. What was Chris Oladokun making his first start, trying to get you guys hyped up before you had the locker room final?
That we're here fighting for each other. I think he had the right message to be. We're a team. No matter what this record is, we're out here fighting for each other. You're going to wear the Chiefs arrowhead on your helmet and come out here in the red jersey in front of this crowd, man. You're going to give it your all. And he was just making sure everybody knew that he was ready for a dogfight and that he was going to lead us into victory, lead us into the game.
Pretty much over a decade. How much do you embrace leading these guys?
Man, it's something that I take as like second nature at this point, man. I've followed big Coach Andy Reid, baby, and he's done it the right way. He's done it with integrity. He's done it with a lot of love and a lot of care for the people around him, not only just players but coaches as well. You guys have seen his just the coaches underneath go other places, have success, and he tries to build everybody, make everybody the best possible player, coach, or whatever their position is in the building. And it's just second nature to me at this point, following his lead, making sure that I'm doing everything I can to keep everybody focused, locked in, having fun, and trying to win football games, man.
Sam. Let's go, Sam. We'll go around the room. Go, Sam.
Travis, you described Arrowhead. Do you remember the first time you felt that you felt part of that? Just with the way you described it?
It's been so long. I mean, you feel it the first game you go to. It's. I remember going to the games my rookie year, even when I was in the suites with a knee brace on. You feel the excitement. I think we won our first 8 games when we got here, and it was by the time we got to like our 5th, 6th game at home, man, it was rocking, and people were here loud and proud, and it was a beautiful thing, man. So I would probably say my rookie year, you really found how special this place is.
Nate.
Travis, it's the first game we played, obviously, years without Patrick a long time. We saw him in the suite himself with the deep race. Has he tried to sort of encourage you about next season, the possibility of you guys playing again? Have there been any conversations about, based on how his rehab goes, you might want to stick around for one more season?
I haven't talked to him about that. I feel like he's going to be the most competitive guy possible in his rehab to get back and hopefully get back by the start of the season. But obviously, franchise quarterback, you want to be smart with everything like that. But he's gonna compete his ass off in the off season and everything. So I think I haven't talked to him about any of that, man. I'm just I wish obviously this season wouldn't have happened the way it did with him going down, and it was yeah.
Matt.
Sure, you've never had a season like this with Andy, with being 6-10. What did you learn about him as a coach in a season like this that maybe you didn't know before now?
I mean, you go through ups and downs in seasons, and you find yourself in situations where you gotta circle the wagons, dig yourself out of a hole. And I know Coach Reid from day one has always been that guy that's going to lead us uh, through all of that and be the main one that raises his hand and says, "I need to be better for you." Put the accountability on him, even when it may not be that. But he's showing everybody, you know what, I'm going to keep upping in my ante, and it never sways, and that's what makes him the greatest coach in the world. He's nonstop, always there, fearlessly in front of everyone, leading the way and showing them how it's done the right way with integrity, and that's why we love him, man.
Thanks, Travis.
Have a good one, guys. Merry Christmas.
Go for Chris Cruz.
Chris, on that fourth down.
I know, man. I know. I'm beating myself up. Nice. I know. I know. I know. Yeah, that could have saved us 4 points. I felt like the guard moved. But yeah, I critical situation. I gotta be better. I'm gonna beat myself up about that one. So close. I know it, man. I know it. I know it. We're right
Does it feel symptomatic of this season? I mean, it feels like you guys have kind of been snake bit in those close and late situations, and whether it's missed field goal or whatever it is, it seems like you guys just the coin flip comes a long way this year.
We've been beating ourselves up this year a lot, especially with like critical errors and critical situations. It's like I can't do that, man. Yeah, I can't do that. But yeah, this been happening over the year. We'll get better.
How ready are you to watch the season play? Focus on just that off-season process and getting back on it.
Listen, man, we got like one more game left. It's like we got to focus on it now. You got to be where your feet at. You got to be present. Um, and you still got areas you can get better in to close the season. You know what I mean? And then we got a lot of young guys playing, who are broadcasting their talent. So I don't think you can look at off season now when the season is over with. Then you can analyze your play and then look at areas you can get better in.
This ain't that nothing. Like the player, you, Nick Bolton, all the guys have like a lot of energy. I guess where do you think that stemmed from?
This game meant something to us. I mean, we're out there playing. Still another opportunity to play the game we love. You know, it's unfortunate that we're not fighting for playoff positioning right now. But we'll be back. We'll be back. So this year taught us a lot of valuable lessons as a team, and we're gonna continue to build off of that.
There's a lot of focus outside the building on Travis's future and whether this might have been his last game here. Is that something you, as one of his teammates, have given any thought to, that 87 might have run out of that tunnel for the last time?
I hope not, man. Damn. I mean, dang. Sorry. We just have been through so much together, man, and Travis has been a pivotal point of this offense for so long, and it's been like a brother, man. It's like to watch Trav go. I hope this is the last year. I hope you give it one more year, just one more, man, just one more.
Chris, what does it mean just to the identity of your team and just the characteristics of that you guys want to display week in, week out?
I think we play hard first and foremost. We play fast and we play physical. I mean, those three traits right there win you a lot of football games.
That you were the first one he met when he walked through the tunnel. He kind of waited on him. Why was that moment important to find him?
I think we just walked through the tunnel together. You know what I mean? We just walked through the tunnel together, talk about the game, dap each other up.
Chris, what did you see on the third down sack? That was a huge play in the drive.
Steve Spagnuolo called a great play. Set us up, put us in a position to execute. We was running caged in, so we was able to bring him down. He got out of the pocket a lot today. We got to watch film. We got to tighten up the screws on the defensive line, but we lost some opportunities out there.
They had so many long drives, not only number of plays, but length of time. How much did that wear on you guys late in the game? Because I think they had a 9-minute, 47-second drive, 2 other 8-minute drives. I mean, how much does that weigh you guys down?
I think we were conditioned for it. Not too many players was exhausted. I mean, we was doing a great job of subbing in and subbing out, getting new bodies on the field, especially in critical situations. So I don't think fatigue played a part in the game.
Thank you, Chris.
Thank you, guys. Merry Christmas.
You guys ready to head out? Let me know if it's for you. Thanks for your patience.
All right, guys, go ahead and fire away. Christine, you saw touchdown play.
Yeah, no, that was one of my favorite plays all week. Down there in the red zone, expecting the little man look, and they actually zoned it off, and their corner's eye just sort of got stuck inside. And so, Broussard did a great job. I couldn't really see him. Little little small guy out there. So I sort of had to shape it around the end, and he did a great job getting in the end zone.
Football in a sense, you come to that practically.
Well, initially I saw the ball, he scored and threw the ball down, and my first thought was, wait, one of us needs that ball. And then my second thought was, well, I'm hype right now, so I'm gonna go celebrate my teammates. And then I didn't see the ball again. But Alan said he has it, and I asked him if he could split it for us, and he's gonna do that too.
So you cut it long ways and you cut it in half? How do you divide a football?
I'm gonna have to Google that after tonight because I have no clue. But we have a great equipment team, so they'll get it done for us.
It seems like it's like drop the ball and do not play.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those oh shit moments, huh? Just sort of fumble the ball, and then I feel like one of the best parts of my game is sort of just staying poised in those situations. And Juju was always working. Saw it a couple times tonight, and he was working for me. And it was bad play turned good, I guess. So.
Honestly, I've never had this experience before. When I started a game, what's it like to have security of Travis, who's played a ton of these moments and looked like you were leaning on him on that last drive?
I mean, yeah, he's the greatest tight end of all time. I'd be a fool to not lean on him a little bit. And he was just great the whole game. Even after like a quarter, I think there's one quarter where he didn't have a reception. He's still on the sideline in my ear telling me that we're gonna get this thing going. I can't say enough good things about Trav. So he's the best.
You broke down the huddle at the end of warm-ups before the game. What did you say to the team? What was your message?
My message is just it's all on us. This game isn't about them. It's about us. Obviously, we know our situation, and we're not going to the playoffs, and they're fighting for a 1 seed. But I truly believe the whole week, even on a short week, that we're going to go out and win, and maybe just 1 or 2 plays short there at the end. But I told them it's about us, and what better time to be the Grinch than on Christmas night? And we almost got it done.
Was that a surreal moment for you?
Yeah, no, it's definitely surreal. Just looking back on my whole journey of transferring multiple times and in college, and there's times I just sit in my dorm room wondering if like this whole football thing was even for me. And to go from that dorm room questioning things to being here for 4 years on practice squad, just waiting on an opportunity. And obviously I hate the way this opportunity has come, but also I know I have to take full advantage of it. NFL is not for long. And I feel like, the better I play, the longer my career can go. So just blessed with an opportunity. Yeah, no, it was another one of the plays that I sort of picked at the end of game situations when we talk about it on Saturday nights. And we knew that 2 were probably going to collect on Trav. It's exactly what happened. We had 1-on-1 outside with Hollywood, and just wanted to give him a shot. 1-on-1, I like Hollywood over their guy. I like any of our guys over their guys, and so gave him a shot, and it just didn't work out for us.
We don't know if it's going to be his last game, but how fitting would it be if his last play he still got double teamed?
I mean, it's that's the story of his career. Hopefully, it's not Trav's last year, but he'll make that decision in the offseason. And obviously, everyone in Chiefs Kingdom would love to have him back. The game loves and needs Trav, so we'll see. He'll make that decision.
Chris Jones said, the Chiefs will be back. We'll be back. I guess in your eyes, what tells you that as far as building? I don't know if next game next year.
Well, I think you saw it tonight. Team in the eyes of many not playing for much. Bunch of starters, bunch of key players out, going on IR, and we battled. We battled tonight. First one of the top teams in the NFL, one of the top defenses, top offenses in the league, and we were there till the end. So I'm not down on anyone in Kansas City. I don't think people should be down on us. Sometimes in life you need a little kick in the butt, and it catapults you into next season. I think that's what's going to happen for us.
Chris, you talk about his opportunity. How much did this help you your career?
I don't even think I've had time to really reflect on what it could possibly do for my career. Obviously, I know, if you put good film out there, prolongs your careers. But I'm not even really. I'm just trying to focus on the Raiders now and put a good performance together. And whatever happens, happens. But I'm really proud of the guys and the way they've handled. Your first 2 QBs go down. It comes down to me never taking a regular season snap, and the way the guys have rallied behind me and been there for me is just it means the world to me.
Chris, you got thrown in the fire in Tennessee and then have like 1 practice to get ready for one of the top defenses in the NFL. What more do you think he could show, and how much you're looking forward to a full week of preparation, a full week of install, and getting ready for this game this week?
Yeah, well, I think just even ramping up the playbook a little more and just showing everything that I could do. We ran the ball really well tonight. We're really efficient. We stayed, we stayed in manageable third downs, which is what we talked about all week. And I think that as I continue to develop and grow, it's just showing that, I can be, that guy behind Pat, that, if anything were to happen, I can step in there and we don't skip a beat. And I think for me, there's some good, there's some bad tonight. And, I'm really excited and eager to, watch the film and sort of learn from those mistakes. But, I'm just fired up to, play versus Vegas next week.
Thanks, Chris.
Appreciate you guys. Merry Christmas, guys.